Good morning, welcome to Reallifetwinflame. I hope everybody is very well. I hope they are staying grounded in their energy. How are you, feminines? I'm actually pretty good as a feminine at the moment. I include karmic cycles. I'm definitely on road for my life purpose. I'm learning to appreciate the small things, surrendering, learning to trust my guidance. That's very much all up in the air at the moment, and I feel strong about it. Like, I feel good. It's taken me a while to get here again. Just working on the finances really at the moment, and then that's it. I'm a happy girl. Yeah, so we're just gonna have a little look at the collective energies, really, see what's going down. If you're feeling off balance, my advice to everyone is always get grounded. How do we get grounded? How do I get grounded? Is I walk in nature and I sit in front of a tree, left hand behind me, and I lean on the tree, because your left hand's your receiving hand, and I shut my eyes, even if it's only for 30 seconds, and I breathe. That is how I get grounded daily. Helps me to take that moment, to get the clarity, to get the guidance, like to hear the guidance that's coming through. So if you're feeling any kind of way off balance, if you're still at a point where you're in high anxiety regarding your masculine, do this. This will help you. And it's about biding your time and surrendering. You will get there. You will get there. I look back and so many times have I been at a point in my journey where I'm just a mess, and I didn't think I was going to be this grounded, and I am. Here I am, grounded as fuck. So let's tap into the energy, the collective energies. They're saying it's up to you. Before I've even pulled it out, and what I get from that is it's up to you. Like, do you do the work? Do you face yourself, face the situation, work through your guide, work through the dark to get to the light? Like, it's up to you. The situation will improve. Like, if you keep persevering, being patient, surrendering, working on you, staying in your power, like, it will improve. But if you stay stagnant, then it's really like hard for it to propel forward, you know? It's up to you. You do the work or you don't. It's literally. Right. So we've got, here we go, interesting. Choose a new direction, big happy changes, abundance, way. With the choose a new direction, I feel we've got you ready. Okay, this is gonna be for the feminines that are doing pretty well in the energy that I explained. Yeah, my energy earlier. We're pretty all right. Like, we're en route. We understand the connection and the journey. We've worked through a lot of that. I just heard success, on the road to our success. We've got choose a new direction, and what's coming through from this, you might want to be careful, okay? If you're following your guidance and you feel pulled to something, but logically, as in like the logic mind, you're just like, how's that going to work? How's that going to make me the money to survive? How's that? You need to come away from that, because your guidance is all about trust and surrendering. But there might be someone around you that's like, you might not really be telling people about this path you want to go on, this route, or it might even be regarding a connection. It could even be your twin. Like, you might be in contact with your twin and just kind of keeping things at a certain point and working through healing. Be careful. Well, not be careful, just trust yourself and your guidance, because there might be someone that might be like, oh, it's never going to work, like tries to push you to go a different route. And that's whether that's in kind of like a career or it's away from your twin. Now, depending on where your situation is with your twin, like example being, my connection with my twin is we had a baby. Our baby is 1. We have been through, well, I've certainly been through fucking hell and back. He has as well. A lot of it was his own shit, but it's not, you know, I have issues here as well. But we are now at a point where we're kind of learning to communicate, and there's effort. I feel like, I hope. And I'm learning to just still do me and focus on me, but I'm allowing healing for the connection and working through it step by step is what I'm doing. And I hope that he's the same. It feels like it. It feels like we've definitely moved forward in a good way. But you know what I've learned about our connection? I'd say literally properly only learned this over the past few weeks, is that so many people try and sabotage or put their nose in, like, and I've learned I don't tell anyone anymore, like, about what's going on. It's none of their business. Like, it's our daughter, it's what I choose. I'm a fucking fully grown woman. I have my own life. What I choose to do with my twin, my baby father, is none of their business. So I ignore, I don't tell people, and I go off my own trust. I trust myself now. Like, I built up that relationship with myself finally after the break I had with my twin. After I should have trusted myself and knew what I knew, and he was gaslighting me. But I trust myself now, and I trust myself in this position to follow my guidance and know that I feel like I'm doing the right thing. I'm not saying we're like, oh, we're jumping and getting back together. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying we're healing the connection and trying to move forward in a positive way. And it's nobody else's business what I'm doing with that. They are not in the connection. They have not had the connection with me and him. So therefore they will not understand that connection. So I'm just, be aware of that. There might be someone that's like, you should go over here or go in a new direction. I feel like that's not the way to go. I feel like you need to just trust your intuition and your guidance. There might be a pregnancy coming for some of you. Not yet, but more future. I don't know, like 6 months. Oh, your masculine is fucking praying for you. Guys, your masculine is actually praying that you guys can, like, make changes and make this work. I feel like if it's not a pregnancy for you guys, you're in, like, Empress mode to creating a new beginning. You're very much focused on the light, like, on yourself, and that can also be your new direction that you've chosen. Commitment to yourself. If there was any third parties, your masculine's turned their back on them. Your masculine's also stopped putting up a fake facade. Maybe, so you know what I was just explaining? You know how energy with your twin gets mirrored? So I was just explaining, wasn't I? That I've learned that it's no one else's business. I don't take anyone else's advice. I go within, how do I want to deal with that? So in, like, the feminines choosing themselves, following the light, and not letting anyone else kind of butting in the connection, they have stopped, like, same thing really, like, putting up the fakeness. Like, so if there was someone that, like, would talk a lot of shit about you to people just because that's what they did and attention, like, they've turned their back on that, on those people. They're not doing that anymore. They're not putting the show on. They're just literally hoping and begging that you guys can work this out. And you're focused on the light, which is very good. Stay there. Don't turn around and focus on your masculine. Focus on the light. And allow your masculine space to come and join you in the light. If they don't join you, someone else will. Big happy changes are coming for you. You are abundant, but you are receiving more abundance. You just need to be a bit more patient. It's coming. There's something good that's coming for you. There's that it's up to you card. I think you're going to have some kind of choice. Not the right time. So there's the wait. It's not the right time. Something's coming. Something's coming for you. I think you're going to have, oh look, a year from now. Look for the signs. So a year from now, you guys could be in union. Or you could just be in full union for yourself. A year from now, you're working hard with your higher self and your spirit guides. You know, you're really working with the light and high vibe in here. I think you're also being very good at cutting out that passion. Like, if it's just a very passionate connection with your twin, you're removing that, not as in the passion for each other, but that, like, sexual. It's not about sex. You don't need to be thinking about just sex. You need to be working through your shadows and healing. So, like, when the sexual energy kind of gets in the way, it can cause problems for twin flames, because that's kind of what you get locked on. And having sex right now, like, if I would have sex with my twin, that would fix no one or nothing, because his shadows would then, we would jolt shadows. I would pick up on energies, like if he is seeing people, I would then pick up on that even more, and it creates turmoil inside me, and it's just, yeah. So, and that's not a good idea, is it? Yeah, let's go and have sex and then cause more confusion, like. So I think that's being, you're learning that, feminine, is like, no, you know, let's build emotional connection properly, and if it doesn't get built, someone else will come and build it with me. Want these ones? Okay. So your masculine's definitely watching in some way. Chopping out third parties. What did I say? And whipping themselves into shape. They're also kind of punishing themselves a lot for what they did. Really punishing themselves. But they're cutting them out. Any third parties, interference with the connection. They see that you'd got off the merry-go-round and they want to do too. I feel like they was looking at every single detail, every single thing. Oh no, okay, that's your energy, sorry. So you've stopped over-analysing in your mind and everything and looking at all these different details, and you're now just focused on your abundance and the roots of creating of your abundance, and that you're building bridges. Like, it's an amazing achievement, feminines, for those who this resonates for, because it's fucking hard to get to here. And we've got the secret is a mask. But you're not stuck. It's like you're aware that your masculine wears masks and plays games, but you're not being in your head about it anymore. You're like, that's not, you don't wear a mask. So you're like, whatever, I'm just going to crack on and do me then. I'm going to create my own home, my own stability. Yeah. And I'm going to sort. You're flying away to the light, and your masculine's like, they are doing the work, chopping out third parties and stuff, but they're hoping and praying that they can make this. They can make this work, but they understand this is going to have to be a slow moving thing, and that's why they're struggling, because they're hoping and praying that you don't get taken away from them, because they know it's taken them far too long to get here. Far too long to start. Yeah, it's taken them too long, and they're aware of it. All right, so last messages to the feminine. To the feminine from the masculine, we've got unfinished business. So what messages are for the feminine from the masculine, please? So this is going to be, I'm going to read them out. This is literally going to be from your divine masculine. So first off the bat is, your masculine says, there's so much unfinished business here, but I want to change. I want this shift to happen. I want to change the connection in our relationship. You go round and round in my head, feminine. You never leave my mind, ever. Our connection, everything about us, anything and everything goes round and round in my head. You can't leave my head. I'm at a fork in the road, a crossroads between removing the chaos and conflict inside of me and learning to surrender and trust, but it's hard for me. I have a lot of chaos and conflict internally from my upbringing, the people around me. So I'm having to take the time now to focus on me and all my stupid actions. And it's hard. Can I face myself, feminine? This is hard for me. I understand that you've been waiting, and I can feel you moving away, flying away, choosing you, and it's scaring me. I hope that we can work this connection. I hope we can get to where I see us. You are a treasure. You are treasure to me. You are love and abundance to me. You opened me up to a love that I have never felt before, nor did I believe was possible. I understand and feel like the time is running out for us. And it's making me more fearful, which is making me more in a stagnant energy. I have felt alone since from childhood and in darkness, never felt true happiness, love and light. I don't know how to function in happiness, love and light. I'm fearful, I don't understand, I feel out of control, and that's what I struggle with. You have got such a beautiful, loving heart, loyal heart, and I'm not sure it can be mended. Like, how can I mend your heart? How can I mend this of everything I've done? Like, I'm not sure that we are going to be able to mend the pain that's been caused. I feel like we built up and I built up. We built up together, and I built up so many negative blocks in that, and that came tumbling down. And now I'm not sure if you're better off just building on your own. But at night, you're the only thing I think about. You're home to me, and it's at nights where it's hardest. I can feel the higher power. I feel the higher power that tore this connection apart. I feel the light and the higher power that comes through you to me in this connection. But I'm left asking so many questions, so many whys. Like, why do you still want me? Why do you not just fly away completely like everybody else that's always left me on my own? Why does the connection not go away? Why can I not stop watching you? Why do I not stop feeling like I want to message you and tell you how much you feel like home 24/7? It's like I block out this deep knowing of the connection. I don't have the abilities you have to just have this light that comes through and this guidance and understanding. I'm trying to do things by the book, but you're so flexible in how you build and move through life and evolve. I don't feel like I know how to do that. So I walk away, and I can also feel you walking away. I do want a change. I do want a change for this connection. I just struggle with fear. And then finish up, please. What else does Divine Masculine want to say to Feminine? 2 more. Last one. Yeah. I think about how I could have co-created more with you, and I think about how we could try and co-create. I'm currently stuck going round and round in my head with you in there, and all I think about. I see you flowing with life and your love. You just work with your love and your heart so easily. I admire it. I just don't know how to do anything other than be alone in my emotions. I don't know how to throw love around and feel it and move with it the way you do. All I know is loneliness, darkness, emotions kept for myself. I'm finishing on, but we have unfinished business. Okay, so I'm going to finish it there for today. So what do we get from this? We get that your masculine is struggling at the moment. They need to come to their own bits of clarity, but they feel like the clock is running out. Don't worry about that. Leave that to the universe and their spirit guide, because the guides will be if the guides feel like they're going to run out of time, they'll be putting that energy onto them, like, oh, you're going to run out of time. You need to, like, they'll be putting on the pressure for them to do the work, because they want them to do the work. But you are doing the right thing. Stay focused on you, feminines. Don't turn back around to collect your masculine. That never works. It will not play out how you want it to. Stay focused on light, stay focused on you, stay in your power. And you will get either your masculine, you will create union for yourself or with your masculine, or you will create union for yourself and end up with a soulmate. But you are very much on the right path, feminine. Stay in that energy, stay grounded, and invest in some selenite if you can to help your vibration. Stay rise. Please like and subscribe. New channel, trying to build it. Also, if you like and subscribe, it helps our energies connect, so more readings will resonate for you. In the meantime, I send you so much love and light. Bye.